Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury here in the Steel City of Sheffield at the Steel City Gym with Rotherham's finest, Junaid Bostan. How are you, sir?
I'm all good, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Now, it's obvious why we're speaking to you today. Next Friday, you get to make that long-awaited professional debut. How is it now you're closing in on it? Feel different?
Been a long time coming, I'm excited now. Like before, it was like I had the date in my mind, but it wasn't necessarily like any excitement or anything, but now it's like it's close. I'm ready for it now. I want to put on a show. It's a show where I can steal, and I'm looking on doing so.
Has it added another layer of intensity to your work, to your training, to your preparation, to your lifestyle?
Not necessarily, no. Obviously, I've been training all the way through the pandemic, everything. While Sonny and Dalton been boxing, everyone been in camp, I've been with them all the way through. So if anything, it's just kept me in the gym, but it's given me a purpose now. So mentally, I've been more switched on than what I have been before, because I've got a date and I've got an opponent.
I probably mean that in the sense, but you're kind of known as, by your own mission, the naughty schoolboy of the gym.
Yeah.
So I just wondered if it sort of made you really buckle down.
Well, I'm the baby of the group, so I'm always going to be that kid what they always keep it on top of. But nah, to be fair, I've buckled down more so out of the gym, like with my food, sleep, etc. And just behaved a bit more with them sides. But now I'm ready, man. I'm ready to fight. That's the main thing. Forget everything else. I'm ready to fight.
And I hear you've got a very good spar coming up today. What other sparring have you been engaged in?
Yeah, I'm sparring Kieran Conway today. Very appreciative of him coming down. Good learning, good sparring. He's my weight, and that's where I'm going to be in the non too distant future. And I've sparred Lerone Richards a few weeks back. Super middle, yeah, good sparring, very good sparring. Technically sound he is. Good sparring for myself. He's super middle European champion at the moment. Obviously I've sparred I've had loads of sparring. On top of my head I've just sparred everyone. I'm not bothered, that's what I want to learn. I don't want to be sparring numpties, I want to be sparring good lads.
Did you lay a glove on Lerone?
Of course I did. I'm not here to mess about, and neither is he. I'm here to stay.
Yeah, but Lerone is one of those that doesn't really tend to engage too much, does he? So.
Well, it's for me to find the openings, ain't it? And obviously, yeah. But he's a very good sparring, very good bloke. I really like him.
And you helped David Avenetian in his preparations for the Josh Kelly fight, right?
Yeah.
And Grant was telling the story how he offered Carl, this 18-year-old kid, to go over and spar, and Carl thought he was taking the mick, but he sent you over, and you. It's fair to say you surprised them.
I thrive for that. I like it when people not necessarily underestimate me, but they don't assume. They don't know what I'm made of, do you know what I mean? And obviously it's for me to show it, and like I said before, I've got the perfect platform now, and now it's not going to be in front of a gym, it's going to be in front of an arena full of fans and people on the telly, and that's for me to show now.
On the subject of fans, how many Rotherham people are we going to have coming down?
I've sold quite a lot of tickets. I'm rather surprised, to be fair with it. I've not really pushed out for tickets either. People have just come to me. I've sold, I believe, around 70 to 80 ringsides.
That's good, isn't it?
So it's rather good, to be fair with you. I'm very appreciative. I can't thank my sponsors and my fans, well not fans, my supporters, my family, friends, people that know me, coming, because they make boxing. That's obviously, we've been through a pandemic, you've seen, it's nothing quite without the fans, so yeah.
The neighbourhood getting behind you then, are they?
That's the one.
People stopping you, sort of asking when it is, how you doing?
Yeah, always. Listen, I can't go to the corner shop without someone saying, good luck, Junaid, when you're boxing, or what are you going to be on, this, that, the other. Just for me now, just to do everyone well. Rotherham hasn't had not a world champion, they haven't had a British champion in over 100 years. The last one I believe was in 1920. If it ain't Cash, if it ain't Nav, if it ain't anyone like that, it's going to be me. But I'm going to definitely be the first world champion, 100%, I promise you that. I'm going to be the first world champion. Good
stuff, we'll record that. Now the beauty of this show on Friday is that your people, your neighbourhood, whether they've got BT or not, this fight of yours will be available to everybody via the BT Sport YouTube. I mean, that's worth putting out there to tell people that, isn't it?
Exactly, that's great. Like my area that I'm from, Eastwood, there's a lot of kids there what ain't got the best support behind them, or do you know, the funding behind them. They come from low income families and they may not necessarily have BT, so for them to be able to watch my fight on YouTube, obviously I should be on the telly too. It's good, it's really good, and obviously it gives me more exposure and it gives more eyes on me.
What do you make of this concept? I mean, the timing of these prospect shows being started on BT, timing up with your professional debut, I find it's sort of come together in perfection, really, isn't it?
It's given me a platform to steal. It's given me a show where I can steal. It's good for me to perform. Anyone can steal that show, but I'm going to make sure it's me.
And here you've got quite a heavy middleweight you're up against.
Not an issue. Heavy or harder to fall, ain't it? One of them ones. But nah, but obviously keeps me not being complacent. Complacent is what kills a lot of lads off, and obviously I don't want to be complacent. I want a lad what's there and good, decent.
What are you intending to weigh in at?
I don't know stones. I think it's 71 kilos. So yeah, I'm only about. I woke up this morning 73, so I'm not too far off.
I don't know kilos. I'm sort of
old school, aren't you?
money.
Everyone knows these stones. I don't even know stones, pounds or nothing. I just work by kilos.
Well, that's it. You're the metric generation, aren't you?
That's the one.
Now I've got to ask you. Before we move on, just tell the people. I know we probably covered this last time, but tell them what we can expect from a Junaid Bostan performance inside the ring.
Just tune in and see. Tune in and see. I'm going to box with instructions, but I'm going to have fun and enjoy it. I'm going to make the most of it. It's a debut. It's my first impression, and I'm here to stay.
What's Grant saying? What's Grant saying? Is he just sort of saying, look, be sensible, enjoy it, or is it a real rigid plan?
No rigid plan. Just box. End of the day, box. You're there. You got to improvise. I've got a boxing brain, so has Grant, and yeah, I trust Grant's word in the corner, and I'll do as I say. Really, end of the day, I'm made to perform and I'm made to win. So yeah.
Now you're in for a good weekend, because I totally assume you'll be staying down there for the Saturday night.
Yeah.
Couple of nights in London, where your teammate Sonny Edwards will be defending his world title. From what you've seen of Sonny, is he in the perfect frame of mind and shape and everything to register this first defence?
Sonny's flying. He's very thick-skinned. He can do everything he wants. He's world champion. Who am I to say if he's ready or not? He's ready. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he should be asking me if I'm ready almost. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Sonny's gonna be flying. He's gonna do well.
That's quite weird being in the gym with Sonny, because you wouldn't know whether to say something to him or to banter him or something, because you never know. Looking at his form on Twitter, you never know what the consequences will be.
No, listen. he gives me some stick in here, so I give him stick, to be fair with you. But that's in the gym. Twitter, you stay away from. Never ever give him a tweet on Twitter. He's the worst for it.
Yeah, not half.
If I ever need backing, I don't even go on Twitter like that, but you know what? If I ever get some stick on Twitter, I'm just acting son. I'm like, yo, son, do me a favour, just deal with him. That man knows how to get someone on Twitter.
Right, Junaid, we look forward to seeing you fight next Friday.
Thank you very much.
Let's say get through the next week and a bit, and then
that's it.
we'll be there. A highly anticipated debut.
Yeah, man. Top man.
Wish you all the best, mate.
Thank you very much.